Good morning. Month end, 28th of February. Amazing. Well, obviously, it's a short month, so it came earlier. So we had some heavy lunch yesterday. Gloria Marie. Therefore, today we're going to do a bit of a longer walk compared to yesterday's. Burn off those great food. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, the fried chicken wasn't that astounding, but the tofu was good. I came prepared with my larger camera, so I'm pretty sure you could tell where I'm going. Not sure if you saw it, but the dog is hanging out of that window. The fish vendor and the coconut vendors are here. Everybody's present. And traffic is light. I was actually surprised with the traffic yesterday. It was pretty light. 28th of February, end of the month. It's rather unusual. Okay, I take it back. The traffic is worse. I thought everything was okay. Traffic I was telling you about. Okay. Alright. Woohoo! Alright. I'm walking slightly faster today. Probably with all that food I had yesterday. Extra energy, more energy to burn. It's just nice when you get a lot of compliments regarding how you look. So I wasn't really expecting those things, but as you get older, a little bit of acknowledgement goes a long way. And you know that whatever you're doing, it's working. Despite all our problems. I know petrol is very cheap here. It's amazing. That vehicle has a very loud, noisy transmission. See all of those eggs? Amazing. And one thing is of all this food, abundance of food. Amazing. The problem is just the distribution is sometimes just going to the wrong places, but there's an abundance of There's the car behind that bus blowing its horn. Yet there's enough space for it to turn right. Hello. That person has very poor space judgment. Always right. So, bug drain. this is higher. Higher portion compared to where I came from. Oh, queue of people over there. It's like looks like a transportation or commuters. I see a lot of those practically every day. It's amazing. There are men who had strokes. Look at that. Lucy store. They have so many customers early in the morning. This dog is taking a pee. When you, it is a well-known fact that women mature earlier than men, and it's just fascinating when you check out these older men who date younger women, especially if they're on a second relationship. The average age difference between them is 15 years. Fascinating whenever you see women who date guys and even have children with them who are older than, or the age difference between them is 30 to 40 years. That's amazing. I'm gonna get bumped one of these days. I don't remember this before, so maybe this was there. Like it just did a landslide. It's amazing that not all can bicycle this steep slope. These wet patches makes me anxious. Don't want to slip. Anyway, I was just having a chat yesterday with a person. Now it's told a story about the owner of Triple V. At Vic, yep. And it turns out that the person committed suicide during the pandemic. Because his obligations were getting bigger. He was incurring a lot of expenses. Amazing. Check out all these vehicles moving. And the close. Wow. closed or a fenced sidewalk. Crazy people on the street because of this fenced sidewalk. I was thinking about what Ali was saying. Groups will usually group together, or yeah, culture groups stay together. And I was just watching last night a documentary about the people in South Korea have grown over so many inches over 100 years, over more than 100 years. Good turn. Let's see if there's a connection here. Anyway, so I was thinking about that those statements. Then I also thought about what was I thinking about? Oh yeah, the early Chinese inhabitants marrying locals because they were lesser. Yes. Hi. Good morning. They were lesser Chinese, and there will come a time. I mean, they would eventually want to marry their own, but when they first came here, they had no choice. But when they looked at the statistics or details from the 18th or 17th century up to now, they saw that there are now fewer Chinese doing interracial marriages compared to the 17th century. And the usual, more women than men. Generally look back. It doesn't matter where you live. Buy a big bike. Look at that.
Daming gay-gay. Oo, naman. Tapos pag magbayan
Okay.
na wala eh.
Let's see if we can take photo of some birds. Yep, we are on time. Actually, we're earlier. Oh, great. And the river sounds so good. Woohoo! How about that fish? People behind me. Oh wow, that dog is at the fireplace. I came here for the bird. There are no turns. Huh. Unbelievable. I can hear them, but I can't see them. Ah, there we go. The ordinary swallows, not swallows. I forgot. Yeah, but I'm looking for the turn. Sorry, Lucy. So, not lucky. Got my large camera, but no birds. Egg delivery. When I was talking to the bread vendor this morning, I just mentioned to him about how much a pandesal cost back in the 1960s. The, as far as I could remember. So one pandesal cost 5 centavos each. Around 5 or 10 centavos each. Or how we would normally say cinco or 10. And that started me to telling him that besides the cinco, there is still a lower denomination, which was mamera. Mamera is 1 cent. And an even lower denomination than 1 cent, half a cent, dates back to my parents' time, and they call that kusing. Kusing. Okay. The lowest denomination sounds Malay or Chinese, and the rest sounds Spanish. Mamera. Cinco. 10. 25. 50. Piso. Now about an hour. It's amazing. It's a resort. Jules Resort. During my walk, it is very common for me to see at least 2 people who had strokes. I wonder if they have a statistic for number of people who had strokes. That's average of 2 a day. There isn't a day I recall that I haven't seen a person walking who had a stroke. We're back to the reality. Oh my, take a look at this traffic. Tuesday craziness. So I'm just thinking about ailments of issues of people. So hard really to really know. Genetics still always overcomes everything else. I have a friend whose father is a piano teacher. Played piano since she was young. Yet when she became older, she developed arthritis of her fingers. Her fingers are all crooked now. She could still probably play the piano, but so that's genetics again. And some dancers developing hip problems despite dancing since they were young. Genetic twins again. Thinking about the history of the Philippines, the history of Manila, it's all dependent on a few individuals, then became a few families, usually coming from those individuals marrying into others who might develop another progeny. Who knows? But when you look at the history, most of the people, most of the individuals or names you come across are all related to each other. And this is the history of the Philippines. Specialty coffee and pastries. Okay, they're now serving coffee and pastries. We should open early. Broken, or probably they're bypassing or overriding. Very unusual. The traffic is so long here. Traffic doesn't occur at this time going to that intersection at this except in the afternoon. I was mentioning the name of the bird before, and I realized it's not swallow, it's a sparrow. Just in case I forget, just wanted to mention about the males always fighting over women. We are now almost an hour and a half. Doing this quick, 2 kids are eating the fruit. I'm not sure if they're eating the fruit of a mango, but they could have been eating the fruit of that kapok tree. Maybe they're eating the fruit of a mango. This looks the same.